Welcome to IC Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Capricorns for July 2019. Please bear in mind that it's general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. It should, however, resonate with those of you who have been stuck in a difficult situation which really didn't serve you, and you recently have been trying to find your way out. The three cards on top represent the energies you bring into July with you. And we've got the Hermit, we've got the Two of Swords reversed, and we've got the Devil reversed. So the Devil would represent either a person you have been struggling with, or a situation that was really difficult for you and really wasn't serving you, and you really wanted to get yourself out of that. And now, because we have the Hermit card, this card represents you trying to figure out the best way to get out of that, to free yourself, to basically to remove that from your life. And the Two of Swords is showing that you did find the way, that you knew how to do it. Maybe for a while you were hesitating whether you should do that or not, but you found the way to basically to free yourself from that person or that situation. And now the energies for July for you, we've got the Seven of Wands reversed, we've got the Fool card, and we've got the World reversed. So these cards are showing that you are going to take that risk and you don't really care anymore, because you know that you can't really compromise with that person or that situation. You can't, there's no room for discussion even. So I don't know, it feels as if you've been banging your head on the wall regarding those circumstances, and now you know that the only way to do that is to basically just break through, regardless of what people are thinking, regardless of what the consequences might be, because you know that there is no reasonable way to do that. You just cannot. Maybe you tried in the past, maybe you were trying to reason with those people, maybe you were trying to take the more peaceful approach to that, but nothing was really working. So at the moment you're just like, okay, that's it, I'm done, I'm just jumping out of that, which is why we had the Fool card. Even though you know that the situation isn't over yet, and you know that this is not going to be the end of it, but you are breaking the chains in July. And because we have the Seven of Wands reversed, this is basically you're not taking into consideration other people's opinions, because some people might try to stop you from doing that, yeah? But at the moment you are at that point when you don't really care, because you've had enough of that devil. You want to break free, and the only way to do that is just to forcefully break those chains. And again, because we have the World card reversed, this is just showing that you are fully aware that this is not the end, that some things will follow that, but you don't mind, because like you took, against all odds, you are still taking that risk. And that's because, well, endurance is one of your main traits, really. So you know you're gonna be fine, even though there's gonna be some repercussions following that. You know you will be fine, you know you've got nothing to lose. This is going to be your attitude in July, and you are taking that step. And now from the Oracle cards, we've got the Balance for you. So this is for you to remember when you are on that horse jumping over that oh my goodness, I don't know how to call it, on this card we've got the stream. So basically when you're jumping over that stream, just make sure you keep the balance, just make sure you fasten your seatbelt, because it's going to be a bumpy ride for you, and you know it's not going to be easy. So just make sure you balance your energies, and that you do not overreact to things. You are making that courageous step forward, but you have to remember about basically just keep your eyes open. Yeah, just make sure you pay attention to everything that's happening around you, not to stop you, not to put your foot on the brakes. No, it's not that. It's just for you to be aware of what's coming towards you, so that you are ready to face it. And now the card from the deck called The Answer is Simple, we've got the card Just Laugh. So again, because this seems to be a serious situation for you, it's not something very light, so it is going to be a life-changing step. So again, to keep that balance, you will need to make sure you do devote some time for entertainment. You need to make sure you do things that will make you laugh, because, well, every one of us has things that basically when you play a video, for example, of cats or parrots or whatever, you know this is going to make you feel a lot better, this is going to make you smile, this is going to make you laugh, and you will really need that when you are making that step, because there's going to be a lot of negative energies kind of flying towards you, directed at you at you from other people and from the circumstances in general. So you need to make sure you actually do keep that balance by remaining yourself and by doing things that will make you kind of forget about it for a moment, not completely, but just to take a break, just to take a breather. And now the last 3 cards from Tarot, these are the cards that represent what energies might follow after the July, after you've made that very fearless step. We have the 7 of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, and we've got the Hierophant. So in fact, you already know that, so this is not going to come as a surprise for you, because once you have once you've broken free, when you break free from that situation, or when you break free from that person or people, you know that because you've been dealing with the devil, you know that they will not leave it like that. You know that they will not let you do it just like that without trying to take something back, or without gaining at least a little bit. Yeah, so you are fully aware of that. So there will be attempts to, well, they cannot stop you anymore, but there will be attempts to take a little bit of you, or of your possessions, or of anything that could serve you. I hope that makes sense. So those people will not let you go just like that, and you are aware of that. But in fact, this is going to be a blessing in disguise, because whatever they are going to do or try to do, this is going to become something you could again use against them. So this is going to again balance the energies between the two of you, because when you make that step forward, they will be feeling left with nothing, or with a lack of something once you've released yourself. So they will be trying to take some stuff back. But in fact, you know that this is actually needed to be able to close that chapter, because in July this chapter isn't closed. So this is going to be kind of like reciprocating, but in the negative way. I hope that makes sense, because by removing yourself from the scene, you know that you will leave a gap there. So those people will have to fill in that gap with something, and they will be trying to do that. But again, this is going to serve you, because this is going to help you to close that chapter once again. So with the Hierophant here, again, this is just showing that this is needed for balance. So whatever they are trying to do here, even though at first it might not seem to be a pleasant thing for you, you may be struggling with it for a little bit, yeah, even though you're aware of that, you know that this is needed, and you know that this is going to give you balance. And this is basically, again, because this is under the World card, this is going to be the closure of that chapter. Okay, so pretty much that's it for you guys. So yeah, well, congratulations for taking that step. You are fearless, you know your worth, and you know that there's no other way to go about it. You have to kind of force yourself out of there, because nobody and nothing is going to do that for you. You know that it's all on you now. It's all in your hands. Okay, this would be it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Have a great month, and I hope to see you next time.